Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll now begin our session on FinTech solutions for sustainable MSME growth. FinTech solutions are revolutionizing the way MSMEs operate by providing innovative, accessible, and scalable financial services. Through digital lending platforms, MSMEs can now secure funding faster and more efficiently than ever. These platforms use advanced algorithms and data analytics to assess creditworthiness, enabling fairer and more inclusive lending practices. Another critical area is financial management tools. FinTech offers user friendly software for accounting, budgeting, and financial planning, empowering MSMEs to make informed decisions and sustain their growth. These tools provide real-time insights and analytics, helping businesses navigate the complexities of modern economic landscape. I now request the following to kindly come up on the stage. Mr. George Dushenko, Managing Director, Viva Money Solutions Private Limited. Mr. Siba Prasad Nayak, Deputy General Manager, Small Industries Development, Bank of India. Mr. Himanshu Srivastava, Senior Manager, Southern Region, National Stock Exchange of India Limited. Mr. Ravindra Bhatnagar, Managing Director, Analytical Investment. Ravindra Bhatnagar, Managing Director, Analytical Investment, is a seasoned professional with a distinguished background in both military and business sectors. He founded Analytical Investments 30 years ago, focusing on solving financial challenges for micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs. Sir, we request you to kindly speak a few words.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I think Himanshu touched the last M part of it, the business, the medium, small and medium part. I'll be focusing more on the micro and the small segment, more towards the micro. Am I audible? Yes. फौजी हूँ, थोड़ा आवाज़ पहुँच जाना चाहिए. So we formed this organization with a vision that we want to solve the financial problem for the MSME segment. Now we have SIDBI, we have Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, we have NSE, we have so many organizations across the India. Which company should an entrepreneur go to? How many are entrepreneurs here? Everyone. All? Okay, great. Now, all of us know what the problem is. Enough is been spoken about. So, enough has been spoken about the size also. 99% is micro. Micro is less than 5 crore businesses. Our vision is basically to help these 5 crore move beyond 5 crore. That's the simple statement we have. I think a lot of it has been already covered, so I will not beat the dead subject. I was told to cover more about fintechs. How many of you are using fintechs for your MSME? So fintechs is coming. Fintechs have been promoted very aggressively by government in order to help the MSME segment, right? So we have faster delivery of money into your bank account, reduction of cost of interest, processing cost is much lesser, and global reach. You can reach globally and much faster. One thing that we need to be aware when we are going with the fintechs is not to get too many enquiries in the CIBIL. So I will be talking more about micro, and I'm sure you will be able to influence them because you are also not only entrepreneurs but also guiding force for the entrepreneurs in the country. I'm assuming that. So these are the kind of schemes which are available for MSME. You have Mudra loans. So when an entrepreneur starts, I'm starting from one end, Himanshu covered the other end. So when you're starting, you make sure you are available with a Indian bank, with a public sector bank. Don't start with a private bank. They're very, very stingy in giving Mudra loans. Right? Go ahead with nationalized banks. They will be more generous in giving you Mudra loan. You need to achieve certain amount of profitability, certain amount of turnover. Then, of course, CGTME loan was covered by Mr. Shiva from SIDBI. This is being very aggressive, and the PSU banks are getting a little stingy here. 1 or 2 crores they are comfortable giving, but when it goes beyond that, they look for some collateral in form of FD or in terms of some other collateral. But I am seeing a lot of dynamics and a lot of aggression in the private sector's bank. So please use them and try to scale up using the CGTME loans, which are up to 5 crores. Of course, SIDBI is already covered, so I'll not dwell on that. There is Stand Up India loans available. Is it available in SIDBI also? Stand Up India loan? Okay. So mainly, okay. So Stand Up India loans are for ladies, entrepreneurs and SC/STs. Venture debts are available these days. There is crowdfunding available. There is peer-to-peer lending platforms. Point of sale, that is your credit card swipe and your digital payments encashment. And NBFCs are getting very aggressive. So here's a small information on the MSMEs which are NBFCs which are very aggressive. So these are on the left side are online business loan facility for a businessman. Please be very stringent, very strict with yourself while you are using these facilities. There is a tendency to overuse the credit. So I will come about the aspect of CIBIL a little later. The most important tool that we are seeing is CGTME, and entrepreneurs are doing this mistake of borrowing money against their property. So property should be used, but first we have to use CGTME scheme. Right? So what is the problem I'm facing, or what is the problem that I can see in the marketplace is that entrepreneur has taken an OD against a property. Once you have taken an OD against a property, the bank cannot give you a CGTME scheme. So we have done some reverse engineering. We have got him funds. We have helped him close his property loan and move the property out of the loan, and then given him a CGTME. So probably disseminate this information across to people in the MSME segment. About a decade back, hardly anyone knew about CIBIL. Today, CIBIL is a very important parameter for anyone to lend, including SIDBI and all the other public sector banks. What are the advantages of good CIBIL? It's very, very clear. So what you should keep in mind when you are, taking loans, you should have a very clear guideline as to how you're going to pay this EMI. I'm sure none of you need this particular subject, any education on this subject. I am talking about this so that you can educate the entrepreneurs that you meet across. Okay, it's not meant for you. What I come across, why I'm talking about this point here on this platform, is when I'm doing this business, every day I'm talking to business owner from morning to evening. Every day I'm talking to bankers from morning to evening. That's my simple job. And I find this is a very, very touchy subject. Your CIBIL scores are going low. People are being very careless. Someone talks about Indian jugaad being very good in the global world. But that really doesn't work on your CIBIL. On your CIBIL, you have to be very strict and very, very clear. Right? So the initial stages, we find entrepreneurs not taking loan. I don't want to pay interest. That is a mindset of the entrepreneur when he's getting into things. I will go on my own journey. They delay the decision. And then at a time when they need funding. So when you should take loan, when you don't need it. Right? You should take loan when you don't need it. Because when you need it, bank doesn't want to give you. For existing businesses, I have seen people who are paying at least 1 or 2% more interest than the market because they know that I am with this bank for 40 years, they will give me the best deal. Believe me, it doesn't happen. You have to review your loan account every 6 months or every 1 year. Before you sign up your next renewal document on your CC paper, you need to understand that you are getting the best deal available in the industry. Okay, with all due regards to bankers here, we are saying that bank is also a facility that you need to negotiate just as you do your printing of visiting cards. Don't assume that your bank is going to give you the best deal. Whoever is there with a particular bank for more than 5 years, I can tell you right now, you are paying higher interest than what is available in the market. This is my favorite slide. I'll repeat it again and again, 100 times, probably 1,000 times, until it gets inside your system and release it to the entire MSME community. Don't go to bank when you need loan. Go much in advance. Get your facilities in place. When you're strong, when you're powerful, when you don't need money, you have highest negotiation powers. Right, sir? Kindly disseminate this information across to all the new entrepreneurs also coming in the world. So we work with about 100 plus banks and NBFCs. Everyone has got innovative products. Everyone is aggressive. Everyone realizes India is a great country and we have a lot of credit gap available here to be filled by the bankers. So we are working with more than 100 banks and NBFCs. Our single motive is to solve the problem MSME segment is facing in terms of finance. I would say MSE segment, not MSME segment, because the later part, the medium segment takes care of its own finances pretty much good. So just a couple of case studies, what is possible in the industry. So this was a case where we had a 3 crore loan and we got the same customer on the same collateral, on the same CIBIL, a 4 crore loan at a reduced rate of interest of 1.75%. I'm just giving you these case studies for you to trigger that these are potential possibilities in the market space. Because every bank is different. Every bank has different strength, different parameters. For a manufacturing company, they were stuck at 60 crore turnover with a 8.5 crore loan. When they got a 13.5 crore loan, they are scaling up beyond 100 crores. They are now cruising past 200 crores line. Just because the banker is changed, just because the limits are better. On the same collateral, on the same CIBIL, on the same balance sheet. Nothing has changed. Only the banker has changed. So we have to respect that every bank has its own limitation. They cannot do everything for you. So when the banker is saying, he will not say कि boss आप जाके दूसरा बैंक में जाओ, they will not educate you because they are losing business, right? So you need to have a consultant along with you or an expert who has all the time to do banking. If you see why Infosys, Reliance, if you see, couple of borrowings they will do at lowest interest rate. Why is that? Because that CFO is there to do that job. And micro and a small industry does not have a full-time CFO doing the job of raising funds at cheaper cost. Therefore, you need someone aside with you, not me, someone else, who is doing this job as a full-time business. So this was in Vizag, where we had done a loan of 40 crores, moving from 23 crores. Just imagine a 40-year relationship with one of the largest public sector bank in India. They could not meet customer requirement. Customer invested that in a property of 45 crores on North in Bangalore, in the airport road. Just imagine what this 17 crore extra money has given to him. Of course, CGTMA option now subject is enough beaten to death. So our vision is basically to reduce our knowledge, our experience of 30 years in lending onto a platform, digital platform, and we want to invite loan consultants pan-India to train them that this is possible. And our vision is to basically push the micro to small. Anything? Any questions?
I request Mr. Dhaval J.